Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of The Have and Have Nots, Season 8, Episode 16. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, one of my peoples, welcome back. Yeah, I'm trying to get this video in early because it has been raining cats, dogs, monkeys, and squirrels the last month or so. Yesterday it was thundering so loud, I was like, are you serious? But let's get into some comments from last week. The first one is from Raindrop Fisher. Hey boo. It says, hi T. The episode was a waste and isn't in tune with a finale coming up in just 2 weeks. I totally agree with you, and I'm going to elaborate more on that once I get into my review. It's no way they're going to be a good end because there's so many open ends that cannot be closed. Again, I agree. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. A few people are going to die, but would have to kill almost everybody to have a great finale, and Tyler can't do that. Why are we stuck on stupid here? What a letdown this is going to be. He's just dragging this on, and honestly, I don't think he cares at this point. I was like, I don't know either. And after watching this show for 8 years, his loyal fans deserve so much more. Thank you, T, for your review. Oh, and you're right about Madison. He doesn't say a word to Wyatt about choking him out and leaving him on the floor unconscious, leaving him naked after taking off his clothes and stealing his keys to the medicine room. The character storylines are too fake, and we can't be surprised at anything at this point. I mean, you said it. I mean, and I agree. It's like now we have one episode. Next week's episode is it. And the way Tyler's going on, it's like we got a season 9 coming up. But I was like, there is no way that he can doggone it fix everything. But then I'm gonna throw out a theory, and I know I'm gonna be way, way off, but just roll with me because anything goes with Tyler Perry land. Karima says, "LOL, you are so funny, but your reviews are great. You didn't mention, ooh, if I can talk right, Candace and Charles. Yeah, I forgot they talked on the phone a little bit, and she's like, everything we are all right in 2 months, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant, and I'm like, I kind of figured she was gonna be pregnant, but I was like, she ain't gonna be able to go to the doctor because everybody knows her face, and they're gonna be putting two and two together, like, oh snap, the president elect and got this, lady of the night, this girl pregnant, and that's gonna probably potentially hurt his being in the White House. But I was like, if he already elected, they can't really do anything about it now. But they can probably try to impeach him on some mess. I don't know about impeachment and all that other stuff, but I don't know. But what I do know is this episode, I'm going to do a little bit rambling because this episode, it wasn't a lot. This is the second to the last episode. And Tyler thought it was a good idea to bring in more storylines. Now, y'all walk with me right quick. I just be thinking the most outlandish things because Tyler be doing some outlandish things. I was like, wouldn't it be something? It's like at the last few minutes of the episode, we pop up and it's Benny in the hospital room after he had got hit by Wyatt in season 1 or season 2 or whatever it was, and he's coming to. It's like, I had the weirdest dream ever. Candace, you hooked up with the president elect. I kept on getting stabbed, shot at, hunting on everyone when we walk by. Catherine got shot by Wyatt. Jim got shot by Wyatt. David got his back blown out by Veronica. Jeffrey, he was in this crazy relationship with this crazy fool named Justin. It was a lot going on. I don't know why my mind went there, but I was like, in order for Tyler to wrap everything up, something like that has to happen because I'll get to that at the end of the room. So Tyler thought it was a good idea to bring some people who have been put in the arms of the angel to come hunt Candace in her room. Now I can see Oscar because she did push him out the window. I can see Quincy because she was there and helping him, getting rid of his body. War, she got back at him because of what he did to little Quincy. But like Erica, she should have been over there, haunting Veronica's dreams, something like that. Like you went behind my back and worked with War, and he put my baby in the arms of the angel. Yeah, I'm gonna mess with you. Then they had little Quincy there. He's like, Mommy, you didn't come back with me. I was like, oh, baby Quincy, they got him there. They just sitting there just taunting her. And I was like, okay, this what we doing? I'm surprised Amanda didn't show up. Because, there's in a round. Out, no, we're not going to put Amanda being in the arms of the angel on Candace. She was already sliding left on, being who she was before Candace came along. But I was like, I'm surprised they didn't go ahead and bring her there. Had everybody else there. Oscar, Ward, Quincy Jr., Erica. Why not Amanda? Veronica shows up being messy as ever, talking about some Jeffrey. This is your daddy. This is your daddy. Well, apparently this dude whose name I forgot and David, I guess they were law partners at one point in time. And dude and Doggo messed around and hunched on Veronica and may or may not be Jeffrey's daddy. But like, see, he's gay too, so he's your daddy. I was like, that's not how that works. That's not how this works at all. But anyway, we spent too long on this scene of Veronica. I got the paperwork. I got the DNA test. See, I got the DNA. I don't know where she got Jeffrey's DNA at, but knowing Veronica, she got locks of hair and blood that she been drawn from him and all this other stuff. But yeah. Now Jeffrey, he's questioning things like, is that dude really my dude? I mean, I do kind of look like him. And Jeffrey was like, wait a minute. Let me get my David voice on. You were my son. No, that ain't it. You my son. I'm your father. I can't get the voice right. I'm trying to go deep and that ain't sounding right. Wyatt, he's sitting there, handcuffed, sitting in a chair. He's like, come on, Jeffrey, man. Come on, untie me. Come on, untie me. Y'all, it has taken 8 years. But finally, Jeffrey has stood up to Wyatt. Y'all know old Jeffrey. He would have been like, can't y'all just untie him? I mean, is this really necessary? Or he would have just done it himself. But he's like, you know what? I didn't had a rough 48 hours. This dude that I used to mess with, he tried to put me and himself in arms of the angel, but he ended up going by himself. That happened. His, brother came along acting all kind of suspect. Like I got things going on in my life, and now my mama talking about so my daddy ain't my daddy. I don't have time to deal with you. I'm like, okay, go ahead, Jeffrey. Finally standing up to White. Took you 8 years, but you finally did it. We spent like 5 minutes of Mitch trying to plead with doggone Uncle Vinny about Benny. Like, no, man, don't do that. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. Vinny doing this whole thing. And then he got his saying, it's like, you over talking you don't like black people? But she was like, well, she half black. This can't be, we can't stand for this. Oh, you gonna do it? Yeah, I said he's gonna do it. So he's gonna be one to do it. Yeah, I said that. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Bring it in another storyline when we doggone it on the second to the last episode. One of Benny's many conquests and showed up at Hannah's house talk about some. He my baby daddy. And Hannah's like, oh, the baby looks just like you, Benny. Oh my goodness, you gotta come over quick. He don't know who it is because he be hunching on every girl that walk by, and he got the nerve all and audacity to tell Candace, I be protecting myself. When you was with Rihanna, I don't believe protection was. At least they didn't even even try to allude to you pulling it out your pocket and put it on. Melissa, we didn't see that. Veronica, we didn't see that. Old girl that was massaging you, we didn't see that. And the many other girls you done hopped on, we didn't see any protection being used. We ain't even seen you wash your tail yet. It's possibility the doggone self, lady. But you talking about something, you be protecting yourself. Hmm. Jim finally shows up. Now Madison, he was like, okay, we need to call the police. Madison, he is the only person to be making sense. Because, like, this fool has escaped from custody. The thing to do is to send him back into custody. This is his second time escaping custody and going out and getting high. This man need to be in jail. But no, his father's gonna come and get him. Madison, his father's gonna get him. I'm gonna sound like my father. His father's gonna come and get him. So Jim show up. Wyatt is doggone it, still in the chair, still being Wyatt. Like, come on, Wyatt, I'm taking home. I'm not going home. I'm not going home. He's like, you just like your mom. Come on home. Wyatt doggone it, he didn't pass out. Now he don't have a pulse. But y'all know Wyatt is immortal. He didn't pump himself. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is his last hurrah, and this is gonna prove that he's not immortal because this time he don't have a pulse. I mean, he did OD one time, but he had a pulse. Just didn't nobody check on the pulse. He didn't slit his wrist twice. He didn't pump himself with so many drugs. I mean, maybe it's time. Dave was like, "Oh my goodness, what's going on? What's going on? Where's the ambulance at?" I literally just got off the phone with the ambulance. They just can't teleport here like that, Jim. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Yeah. So lastly, Sandy calling Betty talking about some. I'm outside. It's like what? I'm outside. Let's take care of it. It's handling like men. Sandy then rolled over to Hannah's house thinking Benny's there, but Benny's at that doggone it. Look like pay by the hour hotel. And Sandy goes up and shoots up that house, thinking that Benny shoots up Hannah's house, thinking that Betty is there. Now it's like, now that cute little baby there, that could be Betty's child and the baby's mama. They better not get hurt because in this mess. That baby was so cute. I was like, oh, that makes me want to have a baby. Oh, I was like, that baby, the baby wasn't crying. The baby was just sitting there as calm as can be. Like, I know what the assignment is. I came here to be cute. I'm not gonna be crying. I'm gonna do my job. And he did his job. I was like, look at that baby. But I was like, but Biddy realized, oh my goodness, he's over at Mama's house. So they rush over there. They doggone questioning, Mitch like, okay, is Mitch have anything to do with this? And y'all been around Mitch long enough to know Mitch doggone, he didn't doggone with darn near went against his family to make sure that y'all are all right. But y'all, I'm surprised I got 13 minutes into this review because there was not a lot. We did have this little scene with Catherine. She got her a new cellmate when she's not supposed to have a new cellmate. These two was going back and forth, just nothing. I'm like, we have so many storylines that we have one episode. Maybe they're gonna give us a 2-hour series finale. So we don't know who, put Amanda in the arms of the angel. Jim and David, they still their case about them, you know, the cover up of Wyatt running down that little girl and Benny, that's still out there. Is Celine gonna get her child support? That maid lady and pool boy, what's gonna happen with them? What else? Catherine, is she gonna be released from prison at any point in time? I don't know, y'all. It's like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot. Now, Benny, he may or may not have a baby. Hannah, she done got, shot up. and everything. Yeah, I'm over here trying to do this review, and I'm over here more focused what's on TV. But y'all, that was it. Just if I left anything out about me, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on. So when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.